Okay,
I pulled
so
up this map, but certain people, I thought we had people that moved.
what do you mean moved?
Did we not move at all? Like, I thought my character had moved, like, up or something
Well,
and over.
we started initiative. These guys showed up, and then
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you guys all moved down once they got here. Didn't you move toward them to talk to them, or you didn't do that?
We did, but like at the very end, remember, we moved some to go up like. Well, I guess we could. I mean, it really doesn't matter because we got to fly up. What you said is like 90 or 100 feet to get up there all the way, anyways.
Yeah, like 80 feet.
Yeah, right, 80. So yeah,
Because
it really
I didn't change anything on the map. So
Okay. So yeah, I guess
um
we didn't move up. Maybe I just said I flew straight up.
yeah,
60.
because some of these
Okay,
guys, like some of them are up in the air, some of you guys are up in the air. So
right.
but it's we stopped it at the top of the round, so it's Sin Lee's turn.
Right. So you need to dust yourself off and hand it over to Jake. So take some of that pixie and then hand it over to me. Sin, give me the bag after you take some dust out.
I take dust off my head, and I don't know what I do with it. So I'll just pass it back to Chip. Bastard.
Oh, that's right,
No,
the dust.
Jake. Hand it to Jake, Ryan, because Jake's still on the ground.
All right, Jake can have the chip. Can have the.
Okay, and so now you're going to get to roll to see if it works on you or not. Or I think you've been rolling for us, Rob, for this, anyways.
What do I roll?
Yeah, pixie dust.
No, Rob's been rolling it to see if you get fly speed or not.
So you do the dust on yourself, and you gain flying speed up to. I don't know why it's still rolling. What's going on? It did that last time, didn't it?
It did. One time it did that. Yeah.
I think maybe because I was holding the shift key when I did it.
So you crit.
And I crit rolled on the table. Yeah, maybe that's like a bug. But the first one out was holy moly. The first one out was flying speed. So yeah, so Sin Lee has a flying speed of 60 for the next 10 minutes.
Woo!
Chip says, "Fly up to us."
Sin Lee flies up. There's some ugly bastards over here.
I forgot how I did that.
I'm just afraid that Jake's gonna roll and he's gonna get knocked out or something.
Okay, so you want to fly up, Sin Lee?
Yep.
Okay, so you go up 60 feet. And you already passed the bag to Jake, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so Voldic, remember Voldic. He goes up. They can only go up 20 feet at a time, I think.
It was their movement and dashing.
Well, something I forgot. It said they could. Man, it's tough. It's tough to leave in the middle of a thing, but I mean, I had to go, but
yeah,
I hate leaving in the middle of an encounter because now I can't remember what the hell. They drank their potions, and the potions gives them a fly speed, but I forgot.
It's their mist form or
yeah, gaseous forms.
Gaseous
potion
form?
of gaseous form. So I gotta look that up. I'll just look up the potion. Because I don't know why I wouldn't have moved them more than 20 feet if they could go farther than that.
Now, something it kind of, I mean, obviously, I don't think anybody has the ability to do this, but like, if someone had dispel magic, would that remove their gaseous form? Because they didn't cast magic, but they're using a magical potion.
Yeah, so I would say not.
Yeah, I was just curious. I mean, I don't have.
Oh, that's why, because their movement is only 10. Their fly is only 10, so that's why I moved them 20. So now this guy goes up to 40. And then Chip's turn.
Okay, so let me fly up. I guess it'd be. You said it's 20. It's 80 feet up, so I could go up another 30, and then let me see what's up on the second level.
Right, okay.
So I'm only moving half my movement speed, but I just want to see what's there before I just say, oh, I fly up, all the way. I'm flying.
Okay, so you go up to the second level, which is above on the map. It's above. And you see that this guy, where the hell is he? Zephros is there.
Oh, he is. Okay.
But where he's not on the comm, man. This is I hate having to come back. I already said that, I guess. Now I got to go find that guy.
I told Jake I killed his character. That's what I texted him. He's like, already, I just started. I was like, man, sorry. Right.
Okay, so you get up there and you go. You're able to make it up to that level, no problem, because it's about 80 feet above, and you were already at 60.
Right.
And
so,
you see him there, and the that blue thing in the other corner there is a glowing orb, and then another 40 feet or so above you is another hole in the ceiling, and you can hear the like the sound of flapping wings up there, more than one.
Oh my, more than one.
Yeah.
OMG. Okay, so on my so I've moved. Let's say I've moved 30, so I moved half my fly speed, and I see him in here, and so I tell him that the dwarves have turned into like a mist or a gaseous form, and they're coming up here. Are you gonna come with us, or are you gonna stay in this room?
He says, I'm going to wait here and see what happens.
Okay. So how much higher is that next room above me?
40 feet.
Okay, so I can do a double movement, fly up, see the next level, and then and fly back down if I need to. So I'll do that. So I have that way I have another 90 feet. So I can go up, look, see what's there, and then come back down.
Okay.
Unless I think it's good what's up there, and then I can just stay up there. But as it is now, yeah, I don't want to go all the way up.
Okay, so I'll open the map here.
Let's see what awaits us. Oh, that's what's up there?
Yeah.
What the F?
So that's the dragon that you saw coming. He went and landed up there. And there's other griffins that were already up there.
Oh, the ones that they. Oh well, no, he.
But
Dragon's
they're
carrying all this.
he doesn't. The dragon sees you and he doesn't react to you. He's just waiting there.
Okay.
He doesn't assume that you're an enemy or anything. He just kind of perched up there because he dropped off the dudes on the bottom and then just went up to wait up there. So you're able to go up there and look, and then you can come back down if you want.
So I tell him, just kind of like on my way exiting, why are you here? What are you here for? See if he responds.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, he speaks common. He says, I came to bring the dwarves. They have a mission, and I'm just here to drop them off per the orders of my queen. And all I know is that they're here to be dropped off and taken back when they're done with their mission, and that's all he tells you.
Okay. So he's not gonna fight. So yeah, I'll stay in here with Zephros, and I'll move off to the side a little bit, like when I come back down. I don't know how high I would be in the air. So imagine I'd still be in the air.
You can land on the ground if you want. I mean, you had enough to go up and look and come back down.
Okay. So yeah, that's where I'll end. That way we kind of got an idea what's going on.
So you want to be on the ground?
Preferably, yeah, in case.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So that's where I'll end, just kind of over there.
Okay, so the next guy. The next guy goes. He goes up 20 more. Whoa. Didn't mean to add that. How about back base? Okay, and Zephros is just waiting. He doesn't do anything. He's waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, same here. I don't even know, man. Like, what side am I on? Am I helping a bad guy? Am I like fighting off the bad guys? I don't know.
And I don't know why this guy was at 30, but he's going to go up to 50. And now it's Jacobus's turn.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna like use some of this pixie dust and like hopefully I don't screw it up again.
All right, here we go. You become invisible for 1 hour. Any equipment that you're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the creature's person. The effect of the creature ends if it attacks or deals any damage or casts a spell. Okay, cool. So you're invisible. Jake is.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, we're down to 5 uses left.
okay.
And I guess it's his action to use it, so he can't use
Right.
it beyond. So.
And he can't fly, so invisible. Isn't invisible one of the effects? Where the hell is it? Oh yeah, there it is. It's way up top. These aren't alphabetized, I guess. Oh yeah, they are, but they go down. I see how it works.
Jake would maybe move like 5 feet here to kind of start looking up, I guess. And that would be it for him because he definitely needs to be able to get fly speed.
And the griffins aren't doing anything. They're just hanging out up there. So this guy is going to go. He's going to go up 20 more to go to his destination. And Griffin, no. The dragon is just watching. She's not doing anything. This guy is going to go up. And it's Z's turn.
I am going to go back down to the ground
Okay.
and cast Spider Climb on Jake.
Okay, so you're going to go back down and cast Spider Climb on Jake. Okay.
And then that would be it for me.
And does that have an effect, or how do we know what that does?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up and down and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving its hands free. Target also gains a climb speed equal to its walking speed. So I don't know.
Okay. And you touched him, right?
Yes.
Because he is invisible, so you had to find him. But I'm assuming he disappeared.
Trying to
He
find him.
Yeah, he disappeared and didn't move, so I'm assuming you just went to where he was and tried to touch him.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let's
sure you get called out to him.
let's see. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you found him. That's fine. You didn't cast Spider Climb on one of the other dudes. Nice.
Okay, that's good.
That would have been sweet. All right. So you're done. So now this guy's going to go to 50 feet. And it's now Sin Lee. What do you
All right.
do?
Well, let's see. Let's see. Can I hit them with at least a dart?
Well, nobody's attacked him yet. So now, are you going to start attacking people? Because no one's done that yet.
Guess not.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying no one has started battle. So if that's what you're going to do, you can throw a dart at them, but they're in gaseous form, so you're going to have a severe disadvantage.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just move somewhere else.
You can fly up to me.
Oh yeah, I'll fly up to chip baskets.
Okay, so you're already 60 feet in the air, so you're going to go up 20 more to the hole.
Yes. Woo!
Okay, so you go to there, and what else do you want to do?
That's not nothing else. That's about it.
Okay.
That.
Are you gonna
Alright.
be on the ground?
Yeah. Be on the ground, the second floor.
Okay, so I'll put you so that you're not falling down the hole. Okay, so this guy is gonna go up to 60, and now it's Chip.
Okay. I ask Zephros what this orb is.
Oh, he tells you that is the orb of transportation. Well, it's got a name. What is it called? All of a sudden, I can't find. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get the real name of it. Navigation orb. It's a navigation orb. He tells you that's what gives this tower the power to fly. If that orb were to be destroyed or taken away, the tower wouldn't fall or anything. We just couldn't move. It would, that's what allows us for us to travel back and forth among the clouds. But it's not what powers the tower to actually be in the clouds. That's just magic itself.
Okay. Do you think that these dwarves that are coming into your tower, do you think they're going to try to destroy that, or do you have something that they might want?
The only thing I can think of would be that. But because I don't really have anything else, I don't have any big treasure or anything like that, and I don't know why else they would be here. But I'm waiting to see what they do. I'm going to try and talk to them when they come up here, because obviously when they came in the door, they turned into gas immediately, and they're slowly floating up here. So I don't really know what's going on more than you do.
Right. So I'm just going to stand by the orb and make sure they don't come near it. And that's what Chip will do. So he's just going to kind of stand by it, kind of looking at it, and hopefully me and Sin Lee here can fend them off while our compatriots come up here.
Okay. So this guy. I gotta move him up. That guy comes. His maps are such a pain in the ass when they go up and down. It's hard to move crap. So that guy comes up to there, and then that's pretty much all he can do. Zephros doesn't do anything, and that guy's still in gaseous form. The next guy goes up to 70. And it's Jake's turn.
Jake, are you here now?
Is Mike's probably on mute?
Yeah.
It was on mute.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well, I was changing everything up.
What's okay. Also, I have your character, so if you are logged into the table, I can release it to you.
I am.
Okay, let me release your character.
Yeah, you can make it, Jake.
Well, thank you.
Also, Jake, you have taken one pinch of the pixie dust and you're invisible now, but you still don't have the fly speed. But Z also gave you spider climb. So it's kind of your choice. You can just try to spider climb up the walls to get up there, or you can try to use the pixie dust again and maybe get fly speed.
He should be
Okay.
able to climb. There's no reason why he shouldn't be.
First things
Yeah.
first, am I dead?
No.
Oh,
Not even
you.
remotely. I was just
full health.
messing with you.
Oh, well, somebody who was running my character texted me and said, oh no, you might die. So,
Probably trying to get you to hurry up. So yeah, you're standing on the bottom. That hole is 80 feet above you in the ceiling, which is where everybody either has gone or is heading toward. And you can climb. You can basically walk on the wall like a spider, your same movement. So you could go 60 feet if you wanted to.
okay.
Dash.
What map are we on by chance?
I'll share it for you.
Okay. I was going to load it up there, but I forgot the name.
Usually when you sign into the game, there's a message that pops up called MOTD, Message of the Day. And usually I have the map in there. The link is in there. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's, well, since there's no enemy. There's no enemies next to me, right? Everything's on the second floor.
No,
Let's
you
just-
could
let's just-
walk. Yeah, you could walk to the wall and then climb up the wall if you want to do that. So you could go like 15 feet or 10 feet to the wall, and then up another whatever 50 feet.
50.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 turns and you can get up there.
So you go to the wall
They
and then
don't see me climbing up the wall either, right? Because I'm invisible.
right.
Sweet. Okay. And that'd be my turn.
Okay. This guy goes up to 70. And I'm not moving their tokens, but each of the guys that are in the air are floating toward the circle. They're floating toward, so that when they get to 80 feet, they'll be like within that circle. But I'm not moving their tokens just because, no reason to. So it is this guy who's going to go up to 70 as well. You guys are slow with their gas form. And it's Z's turn.
I will dash up I'll dash up to 80 and then end my movement.
Okay, so you want to be on the second floor. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Trying to figure out where I want to be.
Okay, well, let me get your token up there, and then you've got enough movement.
There.
Oh, good, thank you. Now all I have to do is click on it. Okay, so you're on the ground up there.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else?
That's all.
All these windows open, that's why. Okay, so this guy continues his upward ascent. And it's Sin Lee.
Woohoo! So, is this Iron Fist guy? Oh, he's gas. Okay.
He's gassed so far.
Oh God. He's red, and red means kill.
Okay,
I don't know how the hell I would hit him, but it's time. It's time to start some shit.
Hold on, I gotta ask: is the Sky Giant the one that gave us the ride? Is he evil? Is that what's going on? Is that why he's red?
well, I mean, she shouldn't be red. Hold on a second.
Better take that fucking red person off. Thank you.
Um,
Well, the other thing is we don't really know about these other guys either. I mean, the thing is they just didn't save jack squat, and they're just coming up here. So we
right,
don't
they
really know.
landed and they immediately all drank their potions and turned into gas, which means they can't talk anyway. And then they all just started floating up here. So you guys don't even know what the hell they're doing. But Chip was managed to get information that the only thing they could possibly be after is this orb. So you guys are kind of up there, standing there protecting it, unless they're here to assassinate this guy. But he doesn't know anything about that. I mean, what else could it? There's infinite possibilities, but nothing really makes sense except for unless they're just coming here to talk to him and saw you guys and thought, hey man, don't talk to them. But also the
Right,
dragon, what you missed too, Z, is the dragon did talk to Chip and said he doesn't know what the mission of the dwarves is, but his mission, or her mission, the dragon's mission, was to just come drop them off here and wait.
Okay. And I'm Jake, by the way, not Z.
Oh, Jake, sorry. Who just showed up? Jake, right? Okay.
I did, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I love that because sometimes when we're playing games, we'll get Jake and Z. We'll call Jake Z or Z Jake, and Jake.
Well, and I still have
That's
the
funny.
Jake and Brian's voices to me are very similar. You and Ryan are so easy to tell, but I can't tell the other two guys. Hard. So if I do that once in a while, forgive me.
I'll just talk lower.
I'll just talk like this. So okay, so what are you gonna do, Sinley?
I'll just give him a nice, swift kick in the ass, or his cloud kind of disperse him a little bit.
So you're gonna attack this guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
so you can do that, and you're gonna be at disadvantage to attack him.
So I get the mark disadvantage.
Right.
Okay. Oh God.
Okay, and hold on a second. Let me
+7 to hit.
see something. Hold on. Let me check something. What happens when you actually hit a guy in gaseous form?
Disperse the cloud. That's what you fucking do.
Okay, so go ahead and do your damage.
Damn. That's some.
And so since he's in gaseous form, you know that he's probably only going to take half of that.
Okay. So what? 4.5.
Not 4.5. You round down.
Oh, why you round down? What the fuck? Even it's 5.
Why can't we round up?
Because
Yeah,
the rules
bullshit.
don't allow for it.
Well, fuck the rules. Okay, this is real world math. Okay, the rule is simple. You fucking round up if it's 5 or higher.
Explain it to him, David.
Hey Ryan, this is how it works, and it always rounds down in a way that's really beneficial to you as well. So if they do like AOE spells, it rounds down as opposed to rounding up. So it's just how it is, Ryan. You still did 4 damage. Okay, you should be happy about that.
Okay, anything else on your turn, Ryan?
No.
Okay, so Voldick.
I just passed right now.
I'm clicking the arrow, nothing's happening. Come on, arrow.
Are you clicking the right arrow?
I'm clicking the left arrow.
The one that the down one, Ryan, at the bottom of the. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so he comes up there, and now Chip's turn.
This is so awkward.
Well, yeah, because you can't. I mean, they're in gaseous form. Like Sinley just attacked a ball of gas, and nothing happened. I mean, he did damage to it, but don't know anything. It didn't say anything to you.
Right. I don't know. It feels weird because we don't know what their intention is.
Take it easy, Jared.
So yeah, I'm just gonna ready. I don't know. I don't think it's even worth readying the spell because I don't know if they're good or bad yet. So I'll just stay where I'm at and hold my action to see what happens.
Okay, so this guy now turns back out of his gaseous form and doesn't even react to you guys. Sin Lee will get a opportunity attack. And he goes right to that orb and tries to wail on it.
No, fuck you.
So he is not a gaseous. He's a dwarf now, so you can attack him.
Get him, Ryan.
All right. You know we're gonna take a nice fucking short switch. This motherfucker trying to touch my arm. It's bullshit.
And do your damage.
This bullshit.
Okay.
Oh, is that it or yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Opportunity attack. You only get one regular attack.
All right.
So he's going to try to hit this orb.
What a little shit.
And he doesn't seem to have affected it.
Because he's a pussy.
And so Zephros is now, what the hell, man? He's like, why are you trying to hit my orb? And the dwarf just completely ignores him. So, he is going to attack him.
Yeah, let's see what this old man can do. Whoop, whoop.
Alright, I don't have time to read all that shit right now. He's going to... Good Christ, he's got about 90 spells.
That's what I like to hear.
So he's just going to magic missile the guy for now. And yell at him to stop hitting my orb. Don't touch my orb. And this other dude, oh god, the map again. I wish you could shrink this map down, but okay, so he's gonna get to there, but he is 10 feet higher than that. So he flew up into the hole and then
Okay.
like he flew up to right there at 80 and then he went 10 feet higher while he moved over to where he is now. So he's 10 feet in the air, he is. And it is Jacomus.
Okay, so how... I'm only like, what, 20 feet off from the second floor?
Nope,
Or, like,
you're
right at the edge?
you got to go 30 up and then 10 over to get to the hole. So you got to go 40 feet to get to the hole, and then you'll have another 20 feet left of movement if you want to.
Okay.
So if you move your token to the hole on the second map for me. Okay, cool. So that represents 40 feet of movement.
And then
But you're into a dash, so really the only thing else you can do is
Move more.
move more.
Yeah.
We can create a wall of
Okay,
people to protect
so
you.
that's 50, and then since I'm invisible and I can climb like a spider, I want to go 10 feet up the side of the wall where this guy can't see me. Eider or whatever. I want to be like 10 feet above him, invisible on the wall,
Okay,
and then that would complete the whole 60.
right. So you're going to be 10 feet up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Griffin, no. Nault is coming up. So Nault comes up, and he only needed 10 feet to get up here. So he goes there, and he is going to shoot his crossbow at the orb, and he's going to hit it. And so the orb has been damaged. There's really no stats for the orb. I'm just if they hit it a number of times, they're going to destroy it. So that's one hit.
So he's definitely not in his.
And he's not in his gaseous
obviously.
form.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Actually, I should probably. Well, we know that V and D are still gas, and I and N aren't. So H, I think, is the only one left. Oh no, there's two more down there. Okay. So same thing. This guy comes up, he lands, and turns out of his gaseous form. And he takes a shot and misses. And Z is up. So everybody's in their regular form except for V and D up there. And these guys are not talking to you. They are very obviously trying to destroy that orb.
Okay, I am going to cast Thorn Whip on N.
Okay, if you do that on N. Okay, if you do that. Let's see, because D is up 10 feet up, right?
Yes.
So if you do that, you have a clear shot, but you'll be at disadvantage because you're engaged with I.
Okay.
In other words, it's a range. Oh wait, no, Thorn Whip is a melee, isn't it?
It's a spell. Yeah, a 15-foot
You
range.
create a vibe.
No, but is it ranged or here? I need to look at it.
Range 30 feet.
Oh, so it is ranged. Okay, no, it says it's a ranged. No, hold on. Thorn Whip is really weird. Let me look at it because I know it's got all kinds of weird shit you can do. Its range is 30 feet, but it is a melee attack. So you are at disadvantage because you're standing next to a dude.
Okay.
But you can do it just at disadvantage.
All right.
Oh, I know what you're doing. You're gonna pull that fucker into the hole. Oh shit, that's awesome.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Fumble. Automatic miss, but no, nothing bad happened, so
thank goodness.
So
Yeah.
are we normally at disadvantage when we try to hit somebody else that's next to us?
if you're doing a ranged attack, but what he's doing is he's doing a melee attack. Oh, you know what? Yeah, see, that's why it's all confusing to me. Never mind, you are not, you're right, David. That was not supposed to be at disadvantage, so you can roll that attack again.
Okay.
I was treating it like it's a ranged attack because it has a range. But you're right, it's melee, so that's a miss anyway.
Yeah.
Just trying to help, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Okay, anything else, Z?
That is all.
Yeah, that would have been
All
totally
right.
epic.
So let me go get this G fucker. What up, G? Okay, so this G, who only needs to come up 10 feet. So he's going to come up, and I'm going to put him like a little half off. He's actually going to be in the square where D is, but D's 10 feet up in the air, so he's just going to be on that square on the ledge there. And he will turn back into his self, not gas, and take a shot at that orb. They really want to kill that orb.
So he's like directly in front of Z, is that right?
He's directly in front of Z, yeah. And he doesn't hit it. Oh, I did the battle axe, but I meant to do the crossbow's even less anyway, so that's fine. He doesn't hit it. So now, Sin Lee, you're up. So you got two guys next to you, basically, and one guy kind of 10 feet above you.
Alright, well, I mean, Z and Jake, y'all are with this guy next. Z, Jacob, Chip, y'all are next to this guy with the F orb, so y'all gotta kill him and let him kill his ass before he kills the orb or whatever he does.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would like to take a nice short sword up to Grisvelda's ass.
All right, you can do that.
Would that be at disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Damn,
Oh, yeah, that's
so
a hit.
close.
And she takes
Then
all that.
I'll like perform an open fist to finish. Hopefully, you'll finish her off, but probably won't.
That's a hit.
Ah! That's some bullshit. God damn, these people got a lot of health. That's it for me.
Okay, so this guy flies down here, and he moves there, and he changes back, so now he's regular form, and he's gonna take a shot at the orb. Got all kinds of minuses and shit in here. Hold on. He does not hit it. And Chip, you're up.
All right, Chip's going to be looking at the area, and it's a 15-foot cube. So if I take a step over here, it's a 15-foot cube. So that'll hit. It only hit two people though if I do that.
Don't forget that Zephros takes up 9 squares. He's huge.
Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is hopefully try to get rid of the Iron Fist guy, and so I'll cast my dissonant whispers. So I will speak in a hellish tongue to him and try to make him move away from the orb.
Okay. He succeeds on his save.
Oh damn! So he won't move from it, but I can do damage.
And he takes
Oh, he's
that.
not dead yet.
Not dead.
No! And with that, yeah, I'll just be here and hopefully distract Flame Hammer or Fire Hammer.
Okay, so he is going to try to battle axe the orb. And he does. Hits it.
And now, a second here. Can I use my cutting words to try to make him miss the orb?
Yes.
Okay, so I will use one use of my bardic inspiration because I don't know what he rolled, obviously, but I'm still gonna attempt for him to miss. So I will use
Okay.
that. So I roll a d6. I don't know if that helps.
No,
Does my AC matter or no?
he still hits it.
He still hits. Damn.
All right, so that's his turn. Zephros ain't having it. He's like, "This is bullshit. Don't touch my orb." He's gonna do something way more powerful now. He's going to move up, he's going to kind of squeeze up there. And he's going to do a blast of cold in front of him. Let's see, you're medium, and he's going to kind of tower over you a little bit, Chip, so that he can get these guys without hitting Z or you or Sin Lee. He's going to try to just hit these dwarf dudes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He shouldn't have D targeted. So Nault, Herald, Hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Nault. He's got one too many. Okay, so here he goes. He's gonna blow this cone of cold.
Later.
And he killed one of them.
The G.
Yeah. And then he'll step back over here and kind of get out of your way, but he put the hammer down on those guys. And now it is D's turn. So D will land on the floor right there, turn back to his form, and take a shot at the orb. And he hits it. So that's been hit 3 times.
Oh God, no!
It's still not destroyed. And it is Jake's turn. You are 10 feet up on the wall.
Okay, so I want to move basically over the top of I.
Okay.
And then what do I have to do to come out of visible? Attack or something, or
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah, if you attack, you're not visible anymore.
Okay. Well, my great idea, you know how I like to come up with these fucking crazy plans, is I want to drop down with my trident on top of him, just like stab him right through through his shoulder. Hopefully kill him.
Okay, you can do that at advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you hit him, well, yeah, go ahead and see if you hit him first.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Okay, well, you come down kind of... you're going to kind of land right there is what happened, and you missed him.
I'm like, I'm drunk.
You're drunk.
I'm high. I'm in the clouds.
Anything else?
Yeah, we'll do action surge just to go for a regular trident hit.
Okay, when you action surge, you can do that one at advantage again.
Okay, mark that.
Because this is a big, huge move that you did by jumping down and all this other shit.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit it that many times.
Okay, so that's a hit. Okay, and he takes that damage, but he does not die. Oh wait, roll another d6. Just roll a regular d6. Okay, 2.
What was that for?
This was for extra. Well, even though you didn't do it on the first attack, I'm giving a little extra oomph for having jumped on him from above and doing all kinds of special crazy crap. So I just threw that in there basically, but it still didn't kill him. So
I know it's fucking gay, but okay. Well, I used everything, so.
okay, so Nault is going to. Oh, he doesn't think he wants to move, so he's going to use his crossbow at the orb and miss. And same thing for this guy, he's kind of trapped. So he misses too. So Z is up.
I'm gonna use inspiration and throw Thorn Whip at Nolt.
Okay.
How do I use inspiration again?
Just click it off and then do your attack at advantage.
Oh my god.
Oh, unbelievable.
I just hang my head in humiliation.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay,
You're not gonna
Sinri.
turn into a badger or anything?
No, I already used my action.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna guess it's my turn now because the thing when I was like, boing. Oh shit, this doesn't look fun at all. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Waiting for what you're going to do.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to this bold dick.
I'm going to take an op shot if you move.
Never mind.
Just beat the shit out of H, Ryan.
I would like to take a nice sword to Hue and Horn.
Okay. And that's a hit.
Stab her right in the pussy. Then we're gonna punch her again in the same damn place. Make
Okay.
her hurt some more.
That's a miss. Do you want to use a key point? Okay, guess not.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Boldick is... he can't really... He's going to just try to shoot that orb. He's going to have to get really high. Oh,
It's a
well,
good thing we already
there
hit
you
it.
go. Crit. He's hit it. That's 4 hits.
Is he at disadvantage since he's next to me?
That's a good point. Very good point.
And shooting through.
Well, I was giving him minuses for... there's not really an orb to attack, so I'm just looking for a certain number on his attack. But a crit's an automatic hit, but he was at disadvantage. And not only that, he fumbled anyway. What a bitch. Okay, so that's only been hit 3 times.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me honest. It's hard to do with a... There's no real target in the combat tracker. Okay, Chip's up.
Right. All right. So, Chip's going to try and cast on Diana, I guess, and hopefully she will get, to where she has to move away from me, which will then give Z an op shot, maybe. I don't know. So we'll see about this. Casting in.
She failed her save.
For some damages, and yeah, she has to use her reaction to move away.
Away from you?
Right, yeah. So it says, if they fail, if available, they have to use its reaction to move as far as its speeds allow away from you.
Oh, but it
So,
doesn't...
Does
It's
that give
not...
me an op shot, though? or
It's
no?
not in any certain direction, though, right? She has to go as far away as she can. Or she can't move... Like, in other words, can she go around you and try to run and fly down the hole or anything like that? Or does she have to just go in the corner? That's what I'm wondering. All right, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to say she goes over there. Yeah, you and Z both get op shots.
Yeah, come on, baby. Use my rapier here.
I use
Oh!
melee weaponry.
Do that damage.
Oh my god. feels
Minimum
bad.
damage.
Oh,
All right. Z gets an op shot
God.
too on D. And misses.
Yeah. I'm gonna give, as my bonus action, I'm gonna give Bark Inspiration to Z. So hopefully he hits
Okay.
on his next. So next time you roll Z, you can roll a D6 in addition to try to hit somebody.
Oh, nice.
Okay, this guy's gonna try with his battle axe. One more time. Nope, he misses. This guy is now pissed. Does he have another one of those? Oh, it doesn't tell me how many slots. Well, he's only used 2 spells. I'm going to say he can do that again. So he's gonna same thing. He's gonna just come forward, target those 3 guys, and then blow the cone and step back where he is.
Zephros. Zephyr. Yeah,
Boom! He
boy.
killed 2 of them. He killed Voldick. And he killed Nalt Splinter Shield. Bitches. Alright. It is now Dee's turn. Now she just had to run away. She's not like still all freaked out or anything, right? She's just regular.
No. Yeah, they are regular at this point.
Okay, she's gonna take a swing with the battle axe. At the orb. And hit it. So it has been hit 4 times.
Oh my god.
Everybody roll a perception.
All right, you guys.
Okay, so Chip and Z definitely know, based on the condition of the orb and how it's pulsing, 1 more hit and it's done. So,
Oh, shit.
Jake, you're up.
Okay. Hell, this isn't looking good, guys. Let's just go ahead for old Idahar, whatever, however the fuck you say his name. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Jake, are you on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to know for my move.
That is a hit.
This bitch still ain't dead. Okay, hang on. Or I forgot to hit the button. Let's use the commander strike for a superiority dice with Z to hit I.
Okay.
Okay.
If you roll low Z, just maybe you can add a D6.
Use your inspiration. Don't you have bardic inspiration or whatever?
I used my inspiration in my last cast.
We'll use
So,
the
yeah,
bardic.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
going
yeah,
pretty
I
swift.
believe in you.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No, I
god.
don't. A +6 to hit's not gonna help.
No, it's not. All right.
That would be my turn.
Okay. That
Last
means
time Z ever gets one.
it is Human Horn.
Oh, fuck.
Probably almost got to get a 20 to hit, pretty much. Okay, Z.
Alright, I am going to cast Hold Person on D.
Okay. Succeeded on the save.
Damn it. Shit. I can't do anything else.
Okay, Sin.
I'm just gonna finish this crack ass off.
Crack
Do it.
ass.
This. Well, maybe he's black. I don't know. Oh, what the fuck is this bullshit? I still got one more chance.
And you can always spend a key point. You know, it's kind of
I
important.
could, but I'm too cheap to.
We fail the encounter if that orb goes down.
Come on, kill him. I believe in you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Killed him.
I did something.
Now, if you
Just
move up one square, you can spend a key point, and you'll have advantage on your attack against I.
Deal.
do it. I believe in you.
So I can put advantage.
You can put advantage, spend a key point, and do your open attack and kill that bitch.
Alright, here we go.
That is a hit.
What the fuck?
Oh, not dead.
Probably has like 1 hit point. Son
What
of
the
a bitch.
fuck?
Wait, so that was man. Would that be would that be a flurry of blows then?
Yeah, you used one of your flurries, Ryan. So that's it. You're done.
Ah, fuck!
Then another key point.
Thanks, man. Fuck key points. All
Okay, Chip.
This is such a crappy situation. Because one person can hit. Yeah, I do see that could be a thing, but at the same time, it hits. I'm pretty sure it hits the orb if I thunder wave. So like, it hits everything.
Damn.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing. So either A, I can try to hold somebody down, or B, I can do some damage maybe. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the damage. Even if they pass it, it still does damage. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna use another and use Dissonant Whispers against Iron. Well, he's almost dead though. Oh god, this sucks. I'm gonna do Tasha's Hideous Laughter against Diana, and hopefully they become incapacitated.
Okay. She failed.
Hooray! So now they're incapacitated. Now on the end of their turn, they can try to break it. So
Okay.
I'll roll it at the end of their turn to see if they get it or not. But he can still make a hit.
All right, he's going to swing his battle axe.
And if it's a hit, I'm rolling to minus.
It is a
unless it's
hit.
lot. Okay, so.
You need a 3. You need a 4.
Oh no!
All right, the devastation orb cracks,
No!
and you feel the movement of the castle stop. And Zephros is pretty pissed off. So he casts a about enough magic missiles into I to end him. And he only had 2 hit points left anyway.
Oh my god, I should just hit him with some damage. Damn it, and then Zephros could have maybe taken out D. I just could not remember their order of like when they went.
Yeah, that is a pain not seeing it.
And so, isn't it fun that you guys don't know? So,
No.
D
Is incapacitated. I'm
is
gonna roll again to see if they
incapacitated.
break it. So this sees if they break it at the end of their turn.
She failed.
Okay, so they're still incapacitated.
So it's Jake.
Let's just stab this bitch. And
Every
you know
time
what?
they take damage, I gotta re-roll it, just so you know, Rob.
I want to use my inspiration because I want to kill this bitch.
Okay.
That gives me advantage, right?
Yeah.
Just want to be clear. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck this game. I'm going back to work.
Oh my god, your rolls, guys. Your rolls today are shit. That's unbelievable.
Not Ryan's. Ryan is doing a great job.
Yep.
And then
Getting a miss on advantage, though, that does suck.
yeah, I think I can use combat commander strike again because it doesn't say he has to be next to a creature. It just says make a one weapon attack. I guess he does have to be next to him, right?
Say that again.
Like if I give combat superiority to let's say Chip or Sin, it says they get to make an attack, a one weapon attack. I guess,
Does it say something about movement is allowed if necessary or something like that?
no.
I don't think you can give it to me. I think you'd have to give it to Sin, and the reason why is I don't have my hand crossbow out. I have my rapier out.
So he could throw a dart, right?
Right.
Sin could throw a dart, yeah.
All right. Sin Lee, throw a dart at this bitch.
Oh, sorry, I was in the shitter. My bad.
Oh my god. Well, throw a dart.
When you
At
leave,
me, Ryan.
when you leave, you're supposed to tell everybody. You're supposed to put AFK or something, so we all know you're gone.
But you know, it's okay.
Not okay.
How the fuck's the combat tracker?
I need-
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Throw a dart at D. All right.
You remember you got to roll to hit him.
And you're going to be at a -2.
Look how bullshit's this. Oh, never mind. Alright, we're gonna take a silver dart. Threat.
Please don't hit me. Please
Diana
don't hit me.
Ungart.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's finish her off. Oh,
Okay.
sorry guys, I tried my best.
And the critical was you stink. All enemies attempt to move 5 feet further away from you as a reaction. Which
Bitch jumps out the window.
she can't do. Yeah, yeah, she can't really move 5 feet, so that won't happen.
Alright. Damn. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish my shit.
Oh my god.
How do you
roll that to see if the
What do you
laughter is still
how does somebody what do you stop in mid? I don't understand.
Nobody understands Ryan.
Okay, so Z
Is she still affected by it?
Yeah, she failed,
Okay.
but it wasn't her turn. Why are you rolling it again?
When they take damage.
Oh, when they
I have
take
to roll
damage.
it.
Okay, right, got it. So Z, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move up.
That's a successful save.
All right, I'm done then.
Okay, Sin, your turn. Oh, he's gone, huh?
Yep.
Hold on. I'll
No, I'm
He's
here.
gonna.
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. Okay. Let's throw another dart at. No, let's move up a little closer. About right here. About. Okay, we're gonna pop another fat ass dart to this bitch over here.
You're gonna fucking hit me in the head.
I'll try to miss Jake. Oh,
Okay, you just
You
missed.
missed it.
You didn't hit him in the head, though.
damn it. Alright. Chip's turn.
Okay.
Bullshit game, man.
Is that orb even there anymore? Because it's gone. I mean,
Yeah, it's just got a crack in it.
okay. I'm just gonna use a level 2 slot on my Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
and try to do more damage to her.
She succeeded.
Okay, bitch. Oh my god, the damage is terrible. Okay, and let's see if she's still affected.
She failed.
Wow.
And he puts about another 10 magic missiles into her. Ooh, that might still... Ooh, no, that might not kill her, actually.
Yeah, they got a ton of hit points, man.
Let's find out. Maybe he's going to do something else. Hold on a second. Nope, he's just going to put a bunch of magic missiles into her. Okay. So Jake does Tasha's Hideous Laugh. She fails the save.
Okay, so she's still affected. Okay.
And we're just gonna go ahead and here with Trident.
That's a hit.
Alright.
And yeah, that's gonna be it.
So do the save again,
So
David. She succeeded.
Finally. Oh god, what a bitch.
You guys hear wings flapping really loud above you,
Oh shit!
and it's Z's turn.
I'm gonna poison spray at D again.
Okay. She failed.
So drop the damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay, you feel that poison is not very effective on these dwarves.
Okay.
Um,
And
anything else?
that is all.
Okay, Sin Lee.
All right, shit.
Why don't you just walk into Jake's square and like full on hit this biatch?
Let's look at the Jake Square. All right.
Okay, so you're gonna go in there and do all your attacks. Go for it. No, I'm not gonna move your
All right.
token.
Okay, okay. We're gonna hit her with a short sword. Yeah, this bitch is starting to piss me off.
That's a hit.
Thank God. Fuck!
Come on, man.
Here we go. Here we go. He gets ready to punch. He backs up. Throws the arm back. Throws the hip back. He throws a punch.
That's a hit.
And the damage of that punch is death.
Enough. Okay, now something happens. Something happens.
That dragon's gonna be pissed.
Okay, so it's my turn. The
No,
orb, though,
it's not. It's not. It's not your turn. Something happens.
Okay, never mind.
Hit her so hard she fell out the window.
You guys get breathed on by the dragon from above.
What, it like sticks its head down or something?
It was watching. It was watching from above the hole there, but it was a readied action for when the last dwarf died.
Oh my god, we're all dead. Rip World, I barely knew you.
Okay, so all of you didn't make the DC 20 Constitution saving throw. Your rolls were 6, 18, 19, and 18. So you're all paralyzed. You didn't take any damage.
We had to hit 20.
You had to get a 20 on your Constitution saving throw. So at this point, this cloud giant steps over here and kind of raises his staff and points it at the dragon, and the dragon flies away. So that's it. And you guys are paralyzed for like a minute, and then you guys aren't paralyzed anymore.
The dragon's a jerk.
The dragon, yeah, he had a breath. He had his breath or his his weapon was paralyzation. It wasn't fire or anything else that was really bad. So, but you guys got XP for that, and I will give that to you. The Zephros talks to you guys, and he says, "Well, they were obviously here to destroy that orb, and it's unfortunate because it can be repaired, but it might take me months."
Oh man.
So I'm not giving him the dragon. Can I alter this? Yeah. I'm going to take the dragon out. Recalculate.
Where are we in location to where we need to go?
I will figure that out.
Did the Griffins leave as well?
The Griffins did not leave, and he is going to allow you to take them.
Nice, that's nice of him.
So you guys each got 1,000, just over 1,000 XP for that.
Woo!
And we will figure out where you are.
Yeah. Hey, while you're doing that, Rob, I'm gonna be gone for like maybe 30 seconds. I'm just gonna refill my drink.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. Just gonna get my drink filled.
So you guys just out of Nightstone, and you were headed to Bryn Shander.
Yes.
And I forget now. I have to go look up how long that trip was supposed to be and then calculate how far you guys made it. Oh, wait, maybe it's in this PDF. Nope, not in the PDF. Okay, so, I mean, it is in the... That's not the PDF I'm talking about. Okay, so chapter 2, blah 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 blah. Wait, chapter 1 maybe? No, chapter 2. Went too far, went too far. Where the hell is it? Oh, Bryn Shander. Oh, wait. Oh, I went way too far. Okay. Oh, maybe it isn't chapter 1. Shit. No, it can't be. Okay, guys, sorry. I'm still looking for the thing.
No, you're good.
It can't be in the... Oh, okay. Fucking here we go. Jesus Christ.
So where are we at, guys?
I'm still trying to figure it out. It's the way these chapters are laid out.
Okay, cool.
Here we go. Okay, so Bryn Shander was supposed to take 26 days, so they made it. Oh Jesus, they made it 5/13 of the way. Okay, so okay, you guys made it. Funny. You guys made it 5/13 of the way. It was supposed to be a 26-day trip, and you guys, that was the 10th day that you were on. So 10 of 26 is how I'm going to calculate how far you made it, just in a straight line. So you guys started at Nightstone, and you're on your way to Bryn Shander. I can't even make this map small enough to draw one line. All right, so oh, but it doesn't calculate it. Ah, crap.
Yeah, there's no grid.
Oh boy. All right, I'm just gonna have to eyeball it then. So almost, not quite halfway. So I'm gonna say you guys made it to. I'm gonna say you guys made it to like right here, just below Helm's Hold, where the blue arrow's pointing to like the middle of just the high road. Does that seem like about almost halfway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say you made it to there. Now, the thing is, he is giving you these griffins, so you guys can still fly. But if you yeah, like I don't, oh boy, chapter 5 of the DMG. Now I gotta look up flying or traveling rules. It's gonna be easier for me to get the book. I'm gonna grab my book. Oh wait, I got it right here, don't I? No, I don't. Monster Manual Player's Handbook. Of course, not the one I need. Where's the Dungeon Master's Guide? Here it is. Okay, what I'm looking for is I wasn't counting on you guys having to do this, but you're gonna have to fly so far. I don't think you can fly directly there. I don't think you can go that many hundreds of miles just in one flight. You know what I mean?
Right. We could maybe stop at like Neverwinter and pick up.
Yeah,
some
you guys
supplies.
can go to cities and stuff. And there's about 150 pin. Basically, every dot you see on this map has a pin. This module is huge, and it has information on every place in this whole thing. So you guys could totally go anywhere, and I would have information for it. But I'm looking for travel. Oh, I suppose I could have just done that. Dungeon Master's Guide, come on. Reference manual. Travel. Does anybody have any clue where that is in the Dungeon Master's Guide? Any one of you guys happen to know that?
No.
Oh, the travel?
Yeah, I just can't. I mean, I love Fantasy Grounds that you can look up anything, but it doesn't, like, Fantasy Grounds doesn't tell you, there's no page numbers, right? (106, 108).
Yeah, I'm just looking in the DMG, like the open.
Yeah, there's like page 106, and right in there is kind of where the information is, but
wilderness under the.
yeah, but I can't find any information like how fat. Like maybe it's in the player's handbook. There's a thing that tells you like if you're going on horseback, it's this many miles a day, and if you're walking, it's this many miles a day. I just can't find that. Oh, it even says right here, flying movement as described in the player's handbook. Okay, well, I guess I'll get it out of there then. Characters, it even says characters mounted on griffins, which have a flying speed of 80, can travel at 8 miles per hour, covering 72 miles over 9 hours, with 2 1-hour-long rests in the course of a day. Mounts that don't tire, such as a flying construct, aren't subject to this limitation. Okay, so you guys can go 72 miles a day, basically. So, there you go. That cloud castle, by the way, was moving really slow. So you guys probably only have. I'm going to say that. Let's see the scale. That's about 200. Okay, so looks to me like you guys got about maybe 250 miles or so to go. So you can probably do that in like 3.5 days. So I would say by the end of today, by the end of your first day of travel, you guys could make it to Neverwinter or Helm's Hold on your griffins. And Neverwinter is a huge city that has basically everything available.
Yeah. Neverwinter sounds pretty dope. Do y'all want to go to someplace different?
Neverwinter is probably the best choice.
Okay, so you guys will go to Neverwinter, and you will land your griffins there, and you'll be able to find a local guy who can stable and feed your griffins, and he'll probably do that for a couple gold each. And So when you get here, what do you guys want to do? Let me see if there's any information I give you before you decide what you want to do.
Was there any loot from the dwarves?
The dwarves didn't have any loot. Well, hold on a second. I don't think
Did
so.
they have any potions? Oh, damn it. So.
No, they had their potions, which they drank, and they didn't have any other loot on them. They just had their crossbows and their great axes.
You can't take those?
You can if you want. Yeah, you guys can each take a crossbow and a great axe if you can use those things.
Well, mainly sell.
Oh yeah, okay, so let's do that. I'll let you guys sell 6 crossbows and 6 great axes, and then you can get the money for that. That's fair. So I'll just get that money and translate it here.
Cool.
Whose idea was that?
Z.
Okay, you can give yourself inspiration again.
Sweet. I don't know, Jake, are you able to use a great axe?
He can use everything.
I could use anything.
So I'm putting these into the party sheet. If you guys want either a great axe or I think it was heavy crossbow. There's 6 each of them. So if you guys want, you can take it out of the party sheet and put it on your inventory, and then I'll sell the rest.
Were they great axes or battle axes?
Were they battle axes?
I'm pretty sure it was great axe. He said.
Let me see. I can go look at the encounter and tell you.
But a great axe is still a decent choice for Jake. I mean,
Nope, they were actually they had battle axes, hand axes, and heavy crossbows. So I'll say that you guys could have carried all of those, and so I'll give you 6 of each.
I want a battle axe.
Yeah, that's actually
Okay,
better to
so stand by.
Your trident does 1d6, right, Jake?
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2.
You would do 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, guys, so there's 6 hand axes, 6 battle axes, and 6 heavy crossbows.
Do I have to make a new attack to put the battle axe in there, or no?
Now, if you just put if you just drag it onto your inventory, it'll create the attack for you on your actions tab. So just go into the party sheet and on the inventory tab, yeah, just there you go, and it should have made a attack for you.
I see it.
Okay. Does anybody else want any other of those weapons?
I'm not proficient, or I can't use it. It's one of those 2.
Yeah, it feels bad. Can't use it.
Going once. Going
I'm
twice. All right, so we'll sell that stuff and give you guys the money. Which isn't very much, but it's something. All right, so now you guys get to... Oh, crap, I closed the map.
music.
You guys get to Neverwinter. And it's pretty much a huge city, so anywhere you guys want to go, let me see if I can get you a map of the city, because I think it's in the Sword Coast. Which I need to open the campaign guide, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait for 3.2. Oh my god, it's going to be so much easier to do this crap. Oh, you won't have to search through everything. Sword Coast Adventures Campaign Guide. So there should be maps in that. And Neverwinter should be... Oh yeah. This is cool. Alright, so there's Neverwinter. So there's basically everything in this town. And I'll say that you guys saw it when you were flying in and landed somewhere that made sense. And probably on the outside, and then came in. But there's everything here. There's inns, there's traders, there's, you know, wherever the hell. There's no place you can't go that you wouldn't think of to buy, sell, trade, rest, whatever. So...
Man, this thing's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody Lord's Alliance? For your faction?
No, I'm not.
Wait, where did we put our factions at? I forgot. Is that
Factions are on the log page.
I am
Okay.
the Lord's Alliance.
So this is a Lord's Alliance area, so you guys will be able to find a faction, a club, or a one of their domains, or not domains, but yeah, like a house or a hotel. We don't call it an inn, and they'll put you guys up for free.
Awesome.
If you guys if one of you identifies yourself as a member, they'll put your party up for free and give you accommodations and feed you and stuff like that. That's no problem.
Awesome, yeah.
So if you guys want to do a little shopping or anything like that, or if you want to, I mean, you guys are you don't want to really take time out to do too much because you're on a mission to get up to Bryn Shander. But if you guys want to go, you're gonna be a little ahead of schedule because it would have taken you 26 days to get there, and you're gonna get there in about half that time because this is the end of the 10th day, and it's only going to take you 3 more days. So you're going to be ahead of schedule than you would have been. But what do you guys think you want to do?
I am going to go look for a longsword.
You want to look for a longsword to buy?
Yep.
Okay, that's not going to be a problem at all. You'll be able to find that easy in one of the shops.
Any enchanted longswords?
That's a different story. We can check to see. This is a big city, so anything that's a rare, a common or uncommon magic item, you'd pretty much be able to find. The question would be, do you have the money for it?
Can I go to buy some good armor if I can't afford it?
Yes. So let's start with the longsword.
Okay.
Who's getting that?
Z.
Okay, so it only costs 15, so you can take 15 off your gold, and I'll put that in the party sheet, and you can take the longsword.
Not if I beat him to it.
Well, I mean, there's more than one.
Just trying to aggravate him.
Yeah. So now, somebody wanted armor.
Yeah, I want better armor.
What armor do you have?
Chainmail.
Okay, so chainmail. So they'll give you. You can trade that in for like 37 gold and put that toward your next chainmail or your next armor. But what armor do you want that's better?
Anything that's better than chainmail?
Well, the next one up is going to cost you like 163 after taking the discount for turning in your chainmail because it's 200. So do you have 163 gold?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I got 166.
Okay, so change that to 3 and you can have chainmail. Or I mean splint.
What? Change what's a 3?
Change your gold to 3 because you're going to spend it right now. Right?
Wait. Hold on. Well, party coins, I see gold pieces. It says everybody's and it says mine 163.
Yeah, you should be looking on your character sheet.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
So you have
Okay,
166, right?
Yeah.
You have 117 silver and 1 platinum, and right?
Now, does this better armor give me like a higher DC or something?
It gives you 1 more point of AC, which in this game is a pretty big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so here's what you do: change that to 163. Sorry, 3. You're right. And now on your character sheet, delete your chainmail. How you can delete it is you can right-click it and delete it, or you can choose on the bottom right of the sheet. There's an edit list thing, and it'll bring up the red circles that you can click twice to delete something. Okay.
Okay.
So now go in the party sheet, and I put splint in there, and you can drag that on.
If I take it first.
I already beat you, scrub.
Okay, and now go to the front of your character sheet to the main tab. And next to your AC, click on the magnifying glass to open the box. And down on the bottom where it says armor base 10, armor 6, change that 6 to a 7. And
my AC's at a 19, baby.
You should be proficient with that, aren't you? Aren't you proficient with heavy armor or not?
I should, but I don't have a star on it.
He's a fighter. I mean, he gets everything.
Yeah, so you should mark the star.
Oh, I misclicked that. I tried to take my inspiration off earlier, and I thought that was
No, inspiration's at the top of your sheet under INSP. Right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and one more thing. Is there, because I got some plat pieces, okay?
Right.
Is there anything I can get or something to make my, I guess, my dex higher? Or no, wait, is it my dex? There's one, yeah, because it's at a 6 and it's a -2. Is there anything I could get item-wise or anything to make it higher?
I don't think there's anything that you can buy, and certainly not with any money that you have. 1 platinum's only worth 10 gold. You'd be spending thousands of gold to do that. The best thing to do is when you get to level 8, is you can raise your dex by 2.
Yeah, that was the plan. I just didn't know if there was something else I could increase.
Not unless you find some magic item that does it or something. But to buy one, there's no way. I don't even know. I don't even know if there is something that increases your dex by 2. But you certainly couldn't afford it if there was. Nor would it maybe even be available because it might be so rare.
But see, you know what? If it was affordable, I actually have where everybody's afraid of me. They're intimidating me, and I could tell them, "You're going to fucking sell it to me for this price," because I could do that.
I see.
I'm intimidating.
Okay.
I think that's all I need.
All right. Anybody else looking to get anything?
I want to talk to the Lord's Alliance and find out where things are going as far as this giant invasion, like where everything's going. Had they heard news or
Okay.
what's happening, and if they know anything about the area that we're going into as far as the north.
So you talked to the head of Lord's Alliance chapter in Neverwinter, whose name is Fritz von Hoffenhepper,
Yes,
Which-
Mr. Fritz.
which I just made up. And he tells you that he's definitely sure, as you guys pretty much yourselves are already sure from a couple weeks ago, the cloud giants are just wreaking havoc and destroying places. And they haven't even heard about Nightstone. You guys could probably tell them, because you saw the devastation from that. But they have heard about other places being bombed by these cloud giants, just basically flying over places, bombing them with rocks, coming down, and looking around and taking stuff that they think they need, or it sounds like they're looking for something, but nobody knows what it is they're looking for. Now they've also heard that the other types of giants, the fire giants, the storm giants, the hill giants, all the different types of giants are all kind of the rumors are that they're all kind of fighting amongst themselves. They're not ganging up as one big group. They're kind of having a civil war. And most giants normally don't like small folk, but it is possible, they've heard, under certain circumstances, to make friends, or to make allies, I should say, not friends, but allies, with certain giants. So he doesn't really have specific information about that, but he tells you that it is possible. So, and in your travels and on your adventures, you can look to try to make friends with certain giants to maybe team up against other giants and stuff like that.
Okay. And what about in the north area? Is there a certain group of giants that typically inhabit the northern areas? I imagine the fire giants wouldn't be up there, for instance. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely the storm giants. But there's been a lot of shifting around, so they're not. Everything is kind of up in the air as far as information that everybody has been changing. So, like, it's safe to say that the storm giants normally are the inhabitants of the north, but things have been moving and shaking, so they're not too sure that their information is up to date.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Fritz, for all this valuable information. You've been a great.
Yes, I wish you well in your travels, and you're always welcome to come back and stay with us here. And any Lord's Alliance place in any other towns, you're always welcome to. Of course, you have your PIN for identification, and we'll always be able to help you out.
Well, thank you, Mr. Fritz.
And he bids you adieu.
Adieu. Okay. Sin Lee, is there anything that you are wanting to do in town before we make our way out of here?
Is Ryan taking a shit? What's going on?
Wait, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Is there anything you
Do you want to do anything? You want to get a new weapon or armor, or kind of need anything, or don't forget you guys can buy healing potions. Those are 50 gold if you want to do it.
Yeah, Silly's good. What do you got?
Okay. So Z's done stuff, Jake's done stuff, Sinley's good. What about Chip?
I don't know.
If you guys want, or if you don't have, or if you want like potions of healing or healer's kits or any kind of stuff like that, now's the time to get it. since you got a chance. You don't have to, of course, and you guys might already have healer's kit. I don't know. I'm not looking. I didn't look on
There's
you.
a couple people that
The
have
12
them
of us that
still.
can't heal have it.
Yeah, I still got my potion of healing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep that, and so yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to my money and maybe try to save it up.
Right. Okay.
Can I attempt to like perform a show at this lodge to make some spare coin by performing like the deeds of the like when we took on the battles at the town that we saved?
Absolutely. As a bard, you're able to make those, and as an entertainer, you can certainly do that for sure. Does anybody want to perform a show with him?
I'll help him out by transforming into different animals.
Okay. And does anybody else want to join in?
Yeah, I'll join.
What are you gonna do?
I didn't think that far in advance.
I tell Jake that he'll play the role of the captain leading us into battle.
Yeah.
And I asked for volunteers out of the crowd to play some of the orcs that we slayed and things like that.
Okay.
And Sin Lee will be flying around, knocking people out and stuff. But like I said, it'll be kind of a short thing, maybe half an hour, where we're going through and describing everything as we walk into the town and the goblins we encountered, and then we met the guards, and then we had to take on this army of orcs that were invading the city. So
Okay.
try to get some tips and entertainment, for the locals.
All right. And then go ahead and roll a performance check. And you can do that at advantage.
Did y'all hear that? What he said? I don't know.
No, this is just you. Just Chip.
Oh, performance or what?
Yeah, performance at
did yours.
advantage. I rolled charisma for the group, and you guys all got really high. Well, except Jake. Okay. Oh, man. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 times 20. Okay, so roll a D100 and add 5.
Okay. I didn't know where. Oh yeah, I probably should have rolled it in the other thing.
Okay, so you performed, and the crowd gathered around. The Lord's Alliance even got a few members from out in the courtyard and around their clubhouse and everything to come and watch. And everyone was very appreciative. And you rolled a very high performance check, and everybody got a pretty good charisma check for helping out and everything. So you got 62 gold in donations from your performance.
Awesome.
And I put that in the party sheet. And I will cash it out.
Thank you.
There's one last thing I want to do on my own.
I can't hear you very well, so is your mic not right, or?
It was tilted up.
Okay.
Z wants to find studded leather to increase his armor.
Studded leather? Okay. What armor do you have now?
Leather.
Okay, so studded leather you can get, including trading in your leather, you can get it for 40 gold pieces.
Okay.
So you don't have 40 gold pieces.
No, I had 139.
Oh wait. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong character. Okay, so yeah, so change so change it to 99, right? And then erase your leather. And I'll put studded in the party sheet for you. And then you know how to change your AC, right?
Yeah.
Just bump it up by 1.
Armor is studded armor is 12.
Right, so change in your armor, change the 1 to 2 under armor in your
Okay.
combat calculations.
I see that. So I have 14 AC now. Yay.
Okay. So if you guys have all set, you guys have done your performance, rested for the night, been fed, be able to gather your griffins and fly probably as far as about a third of the way between Neverwinter and Bryn Shander in one day. You guys will get a rest. You guys are all healed and have all your spells and all that kind of stuff. Got all your hit die. And you guys can make it a third of the way, I'm going to say, is probably on the high road between Port Last and Luskin.
Okay.
And if you guys close the map, I'll put it out there again. So right about there or so. And you guys can make camp for the night. And everybody can roll me a d20.
Can we assign watch?
Yes, but roll the d20s first because there might not even be an encounter.
Oh god.
Okay, so in the watch order, on the party sheet in the order, which order do you guys want to do where sleeping for the night?
Z goes first since he's the one who thought of it.
Yeah, I'll take
Jake,
first watch.
or no, Sin Lee needs to be on watch when there's daylight.
Yeah, and
So-
Sinley's blind, so
Okay,
So,
so
yeah,
I'll stay on watch most of the night since I can just trance.
I'll step and watch, no problem.
okay, so Z's got first watch. Who's going to take second?
Me.
no,
It's nighttime, Ryan. I'll do it.
yeah, Sin Lee will get last watch.
Okay, and who's on second watch? Chip or Jake?
I'll take it.
I'm gonna take second watch.
Oh. I don't care. If you want second, it's fine.
Okay, so it goes 23. Hold on. Okay, so it goes Z, then Chip, then Jake, then Sin. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now on the order sheet, if you go to your party sheet on the order tab, I want you guys to place yourself. You guys will probably make a little here. I'll get a token. That's not a fire elemental. That's just going to represent a little campfire. But place you guys where you want. If you guys don't want to be in a line, if you want to be around the campfire, if you want to be away from the campfire, place yourself in the area of where you want to be. Basically, where the fire is.
I don't even see what you're talking about.
Okay, open your party sheet.
Oh.
Go to the order tab. And everybody's character is there, and there's a little fire elemental, but that's just a campfire. So move yourself where you want to be. Not in the fire.
Right.
No, put the fire back where it was. Okay.
I'll stay here. This is
On
good.
the fire.
Okay, so let's find out what happens. This is so awesome to have. Okay, so what happens is during the night, you guys are awoken by 10 peasants who basically just run through your camp. They don't attack you or anything. You guys are just this happens when Jake is on watch, and they just run through your camp, and the rest of you wake up and they're like, oh my god, and they're running, and they basically yell at you guys, run for your lives, run for your lives. Now there's no one. They're just by themselves. They're screaming and yelling about how they're running away from a hill giant, but there's no hill giant chasing them. They're just running and running. And so that's basically all that happens. No attacks happen, and you guys are like whatever. And this happens about 6 hours after you guys go to bed. So if you guys decide you want to go back to sleep, you can, or finish your rest, you can. But according to these peasants who are just running, they are being chased, and at this point, you don't even see or hear anything coming. So you guys can decide if you want to finish your rest or what you want to do.
Going back to sleep. Fuck that.
I'll go ahead and.
So Chip is pretty tired, so he's gonna doze back off and say, "You just tell me if you see a giant and wake me up, okay?"
Okay, so
Since I was just in a trance, and how many hours was it since in the first watch?
it was during the third watch, so you guys had been 4 hours had gone by, and then between hours 4 and 6 it happened, about hour 5.
Okay. I'm gonna say I remain. I'm still. Ready. A wild shape just in case anything shows up.
Okay. And Jake, you're on watch. So beat me on percentage dice in the open. So just roll D100 in the chat window.
But do you want? How
So
to do that?
just right click the D10 and choose percentage and then throw it in the chat. And get higher than an 18.
Wait, what?
Right click on the D10 and choose percentage and throw it in the chat window and beat an 18.
Okay, so let's see. 4, 6, 8, 10.
Okay, so you got a 68. So nothing happens and you guys finish your long rest, no problem. And you guys can mount up and head the next day. And you will start to enter a snowy area because the next day you can fly all the way and get to about here. I'm assuming that you guys are following the road. You don't have to, but that's what I'm assuming unless you tell me otherwise, so that you know which way you're going.
Yeah, it'd probably be safer that way.
Okay, so you guys fly the whole day and get out your feed and give them to the griffins that you would have got when you were back in town. They would have hooked you up with a few days feed, no problem. And so everybody go ahead and roll a d20 in the open. Okay.
That's a shit roll.
Not as bad as my last one.
This is going to be kind of in the mountains.
We should have hunted that beast that was chasing those people down. Or maybe they were just crazy people. Maybe they saw something in the woods and didn't know what it was.
It was probably that. Besides, we need to get to Bryn Shander.
Okay, so something happens while you guys are sleeping on your second night, and it happens on the fourth watch.
Oh, way to fucking ruin it.
So let's see. While you guys are sleeping and while Sin's on watch, two of these bad boys come out.
Hey,
What are
kitty.
They're pretty tiny, right? Like maybe like a house cat.
That's a big ass fucking cat. That's he's fat.
What are they called?
They're called Crag cats.
I'm going to
C-R-A-G.
attempt to see the animal.
You're asleep.
Since
You're asleep.
I'm in trance. I'm
Oh, you're in
semi-alert.
trance. Okay, so okay, but hold on, because I got to figure out what I'm going to do about a map here.
Can't you just drop it into the party sheet? That thing?
Well, yeah, they are in the party sheet. Yeah, so we'll do this. Hold on. So they're not so big. I mean, they're not so small is what I meant to say. Let me see if I can do something here. Wait, no moving. Don't move. Don't move. Where were you? Were you there?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so don't move. Because I cannot lock tokens on this. So we're going to have to play it as it comes. Whoops, hold on.
Wait, why is there two of me?
Just calm down. Everybody just fucking relax a minute. Okay, so there's probably two tokens of each of you, one on top of the other, but yeah, so the one we're using is the one with the blue line on it, because that's your token in the combat tracker. So I don't know that you can target in the party sheet or not, but we're just going to use it because there's no map. So basically what happens is these two cats come out, and they surprise you while you're sleeping. So everybody roll initiative.
Send the roll your initiative, bud.
He did. Okay.
The tower.
So they surprise you, and you guys are sleeping, except for Sin and who's in a trance? Z?
Yeah.
Okay, so
How does
so
preparing spells work for this?
I don't know what you mean by preparing spells.
Like choosing what spells I have available?
Oh, well, you have to do that. You have to do that long beforehand. You should have already done that. So you should. Yeah, like don't you have prepared spells already? We should have gone. You can't really do that in combat. You have to do it way before.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So
I have
don't you have already all your
prepared
spells?
last time. Yeah.
Okay. So both Chip and Jake are prone and unconscious. Sin is awake, and Z is in a trance, so he's not unconscious or prone. So these things come out, and holy mother of hell. Okay, so they come out, and they surprise Chip, and they bite.
I ain't asleep for long. It's not gonna get
Oh yeah, I
long.
can't. Yeah, and by the way, you can't target. You can't attack in the party sheet. You have to do it, or you have to do it on the combat tracker.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna fuck this cat up in the ass.
Okay, so the first one misses.
He's just playing with his food right now. Is what he's doing.
The second one
Oh,
hits.
he takes a bite out of crime.
And does 10 to
God damn.
Chip. And now it is now it is go time. So the first one is up again. So now Chip is not unconscious,
Yeah, I'm totally awake at this point
but you are prone.
and being eaten.
And so he's going to claw you.
Yeah. Oh my God in heaven.
And it
Wake
is
up, you bitches.
Sin Lee's turn.
Back alive. Let's go fuck these cats up. I'm gonna drag my ass right here behind this fucking Crag Cat 5, and he's about to be fucking stabbed and shabbed and ate for dinner, eaten for dinner.
Jake, roll a perception check.
There's two of me. Holy shit.
Oh, you mean Z?
No, Jake. Okay, you wake up.
Okay.
I'd hope my screams of pain woke him up.
I was in
Okay.
a deep sleep, son of a bitch. Stop yelling.
Yeah, and you see two giant, like, oh shit.
I'm dying.
And Sin Lee's about to do some damage. Or something.
All right, here we go. Structure time.
That's a hit.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm up. Hey guys, you ever seen the a person punch a cat?
You're gonna see it now.
He could. Oh my god, fucking fat ass cat he is. What the fuck? This ain't
Okay.
working.
So this cat is gonna try to bite you, and he does.
Bitch. Fuck. Ah. Oh, whew.
And
He,
it's Z's turn.
he bit my fingers.
I am going to try to. Nah, screw it. I'm not going to try to communicate with them. These are scaled 5 feet each.
You mean the squares?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as a regular map, yeah.
Okay. Suddenly you might get hurt. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, so hold on. Go ahead and put yourself where you're gonna be to do that.
Okay, I'm going to go right there.
Okay. So you're gonna try to thunder wave both of them? Okay, hold on. Ah, crap. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I am going to Thunder Wave them both. So
You got one of them. Well, you're gonna do damage to both, but okay. And the one that gets pushed back is number 5.
does he stumble into his buddy?
He does, and he can't be pushed back, so he's gonna take extra damage.
I just yell, "Go away!"
All right. And anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right, Chip, you are prone.
Okay, I take stand up, use half my movement. And hearing Z uses Thunder Wave, I will mimic him and do my Foss Rado or whatever it's called, and hit these two guys as well with Thunderwave.
Okay.
What? Wait, I don't understand.
You had
targeted
yourself targeted?
Well, damn it. Let me untarget myself. Okay, well, at least I won't do the damage to myself, so that's good.
All right, you killed one of them. And you pushed the other one.
Later, I'm going to use my other 15 move back.
Later, bitch. Okay, Jake, you're awake, but you're prone.
All right, let's stand up. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go ahead and move right there. This is just 10. Ah,
Oh, yeah, one of
okay,
those,
that's gonna
I'll take away. When you guys move, your tokens are going to double, so I'll take one out.
and we'll have my trident out and just lob it at him.
Okay. And you hit. And he squeals in pain with the trident sticking out of him. He's pissed off.
Bonus action. Fuck it. Let's use action surge. And we're gonna throw. Or no, I can't. I guess I can't do that because I had my trident. Never mind. Take that back. No action surge.
Okay.
Let's move. Because it takes 15 to get up. I move 10. Only 25. We'll just move closer to. We'll move here closer to them.
Okay.
I think that's 30. Yeah, and I'll stop right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So the cat's going to come up.
Well, thanks
And
for bringing my trident back.
try to give you a bite and miss. And sends up.
Fuck yeah, let's walk over to this motherfucking cat. Right. Do it right there. Wait. Okay, yeah. I wish I had like a tranquilizer dart. Tranquilizer is fucking. Yeah, but oh well, we're just gonna stab him. Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Alright, let's try to punch him right where it hurts the most.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Fuck this game.
Fuck this game. You guys are funny.
Okay.
All right. Z's up.
I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get to the other side of the cat, or is it not?
Yeah,
possible?
yeah. You can, like, if you want to go to get advantage or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's fine.
And with my newly acquired longsword, I will slash at this giant pussy cat.
Grab its pussy. You should have had advantage. Roll the same attack again. There you go.
Okay. For 7 damage. Grab it by
All
the
right.
pussy.
Grab it by the pussy. Chip.
All right. Chip will run over to here and take a swing at the cat.
Meow. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
That's right, bitches. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys pick up a quick couple XP there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And
Shit.
finish your long rest.
Can we attempt to skin the cat?
I take
Sure.
my trident out of the cat.
You can take your trident out. You can attempt to skin the cat. What purpose would you like to do that for?
Its hide and fur.
Well, we know what it is.
Okay. You can skin it. No problem. Take you a couple hours. Clean it off and whatnot. So now you got a Crag cat fur. Or two.
Yeah.
Big enough that you could make four kind of, makeshift wraps out of it. Maybe help you in the
Winter
cold
coat
if you need it.
kind of?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll do
like a winter coat kind of thing. Nice.
I'll do something here.
And would those Crag cats be in the AC range that I could wild shape into right now, or no?
I'll check. Go ahead and go to the party sheet. I put 4. I just made it up. Crag cat wrap. But everybody take one and put it on your character sheet, and then that might help. I'll decide if that helps you guys, and if you get into cold weather or whatever, might be a good. Since you were smart enough to make those, I'll give you some kind of an advantage if you guys ever have cold weather stuff. And then I'll look up the CR. What's the CR need to be for to change into it?
1/2 right now.
Okay, those guys are 1.
Okay, so if I was Circle of the Moon, I could do it.
Yeah.
But not.
But later on in a different level, when you get to higher ones, whatever, you can still do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys finish your rests. You now are all able to make it all the way to Bryn Shander. And you guys get there. And who are you going there? What are you're delivering news? I forgot. David, I know you remember.
Yeah, we're delivering a note.
Delivering a note to.
We're going. I know we were in Nightstone, but yeah, the guy. I should have wrote it down in the notes, but I was looking for that actually earlier and I didn't see it. So apparently I didn't write the name down. I feel bad. But usually I'm good about writing that down.
It was someone's relative or something.
Oh, Morak's friend and neighbor Samil Southwell was killed in the giant attack. Although she had no family in Nightstone, Samil spoke often about her brother Markham. Morak knows that Markham's the sheriff of Bryn Shander and asks the characters to travel to Icewind Dale and deliver the sad news of Samil's passing. Okay, cool. So you guys get there. Oh wait, did I put that in the quest log? Hold on. Okay. So the town is situated atop a hill in the south of the mountain known as Kelvin's Cairn, a major landmark in Icewind Dale. Bryn Shander has a commanding view of the surrounding tundra and a circular wall that stands 30 feet high. Let's see, I think there might be a map of this place. Yeah! Ah, yeah.
Oh wow.
So you guys get up here.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, it should be pretty easy to find the sheriff of this place. You know, we could just have Jake start some stuff and go to jail. We'll find him real easy.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, I don't have a plan of getting Jake out of jail, but
We can just make him rot.
Okay. So you guys get there, and you meet up with this sheriff, who you already know who he is, and I need to take a break. So we'll take a break and come back at the top of the hour. 10
all
minutes.
right.
All right.
Damn it! I didn't want to type that in over there.
Back. Back once a motherfucker. Back once a motherfucking again.
Hey, Rob, you're back, right?
Yeah. I'm still doing something. I'm trying to
Okay.
find. There's no map for, like, if there's a battle in Bryn Shander, all there is the Bryn Shander map. Which, look at the scale of that thing. There's no way. Your tokens would be so small. So, but I think somebody has another map. So I'm just real quick. I'm checking it out.
Okay. Cool.
Of course, Z ain't back but yet.
Okay. We're still waiting on Z.
I guess. I don't know. Jake, you're there still, right? Make sure your headset's not on your head.
And that's where it was.
Okay, so are we still missing somebody? I don't see 4 check marks there.
Z's not back.
Okay. You guys basically would be able to fly in, and where did you want? I mean, you're flying, so you can go pretty much land anywhere you want. Where did you think you would want to approach?
Southwest gate.
Yeah,
North
fine.
Gate.
Well, we were coming from the south. It would only make sense that we go to the south.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. We goes with the East Gate.
We can check all of them out eventually, but yeah, being on the south makes sense.
Okay, so you guys come in and you set down right by the southwest gate, and there's a sheriff deputy as a woman who sees you, and she comes out. She sees you coming. She's almost a little bit kind of like they've been waiting for you, but they would have no way to know that you were coming. But she comes out as you guys sit down and opens her arms, and she says, "Ah, well met, travelers. Keep your fingers and extremities under wraps, lest Auril bite them off. Mind your tempers, and you'll be most welcome here in Bryn Shander. Brought goods to sell? The market lies straight ahead. Craving a warm drink? May I recommend a drop of Firebeard's Fire Brandy, sold only at Kelvin's Comfort, located on your right as you enter the market square." And
Okay.
she opens the gate and allows you to walk in. She also tells you that there's certainly a stable where you can rest and have your mounts fed for quite a nominal fee, and we'd be glad to welcome you to our city.
I asked her where the sheriff could be found.
And she points you to where that can be found, where he is. And I will
Okay.
tell you where that is.
I look at Lee and Jake, and I say, let's get these mounts put up. And I mean, unless y'all are wanting to get a drink, I would like to get this news delivered as soon as possible so we can be relieved of our task.
That's right. I'm okay with that.
Hell yeah.
So you guys find a way to the stables, and let me see. Do I have a DM's map of this, or is it just this map? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what this goes with, but it's cool. I'll show it to you. Okay, yeah, that doesn't help
That's me picking up Sin Lee, his little halfling tail, throwing him across the horse.
The stables are area B2. Okay, so the stables are here, so they're just right inside the door, and that's also where they can keep your griffins safe and fed and out of the weather. So you guys can go drop those off there, and she tells you that she thinks the sheriff wanders around, kind of, keeping things in order, but last she heard, he was near Kelvin's Comfort, which is in the center of town, right before you hit the marketplace. And you know that to be right about there. That blue arrow is kind of hard to see, but here, I'll make it bigger. Right about there. And so you guys are able to put your mounts together and or get them all squared away. And there's several different points of interest in the town, so you guys can wander about. And actually, let's do what I like to do. Well, if I can find it.
What the fuck is this?
What?
Is this Chip trying to drag somebody?
No, that's just a picture that there was wrong. But it looks like it would be me picking you up.
Okay, P for party.
Okay.
So now, where do you guys want to go? You guys came in. You went to the stables, which was here, and then she tells you that. Where do you guys want to go?
Thought we were going to get drunk.
You're gonna go
I
get
wanna
drunk.
Go find the sheriff.
Okay, so you guys head down this way. Right when you get to about here, you notice that there's like a house of worship, kind of on the right side of the street there. So you guys make note of that, and you come all the way down here, and you get to Kelvin's Comfort, the most popular tavern in town. Owing to its extensive stock of dwarven ales and brandies. The common room is bedecked with dwarven craft of Battlehammer make, but most of the liquors are imported from Mirabar on the other side of the spine of the world. They have good mead, and caravan masters and guards with plenty of coin often come here. And visiting dwarfs from Kelvin's Cairn, the proprietor here is Ogden Flamebeard, and he has a fiery temper, sir, but everybody seems to like him. And his signature drink is a Mirabaran Rotgut that he gets for cheap and rebottles as... Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to tell you that, but it's hard sometimes to know the DM stuff and the player stuff. But he looks like this. Oh, no. Hold on. So there's a patron here who looks like he's a knight. And the guy, he's just sitting there drinking. That's what he looks like. And he's on the lookout for a dwarf named Warvel the Weevil Forkbeard, a criminal rumored to be hiding in these parts. He led a gang of dwarf brigands that raided summer caverns traveling between Luskan and Mirabar. He also spearheaded several raids in the mines of Mirabar. You hear this guy telling these stories to these other dudes as you're kind of just standing there eavesdropping. And he stole food and drink mainly. And the Order of the Gauntlet. Is anybody Order of the Gauntlet? Is anybody's faction Order of the Gauntlet?
Okay, I know we just talked about this, but how do you?
It's on the character sheet on the log tab.
No, I got the Kraken Society.
I think it's Sin Lee, aren't you? Order of the Gauntlet.
Yes, he is. So Sin Lee would have already heard about this guy, this Warvel, who was captured by the Order of the Gauntlet, but then disappeared. He escaped into the mountains. And interrogation led to captives knowing that he had a mad craving for Flamesbeard Firebrandy. So this guy offered to try and trap him, but he wasn't able to do it yet. But that's all you really learn. And the sheriff is not here.
He got kidnapped.
That guy isn't the sheriff.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
he
you.
got kicked. He got caught napped.
The sheriff was cocknapped, which is a new move that you guys have on your character sheets now called cocknapped.
Cop nap.
Oh, copnapped, like kidnapped.
Yes, because
I
he's not a
thought
kid.
I thought you said cocknapped, which is like your dick went to sleep. That's what I thought you said.
My dick's always asleep.
I would talk to
Me too, buddy. Me too.
The bartender. Chip would go there, and I would ask him if he had seen Sheriff Markham around, that I need to deliver him some news,
Yes.
and that we've traveled far for many days from Nightstone.
He says, I believe the sheriff, he was just here a while ago, and I believe he was heading over to the Black Ryan Blades, which is just a shop that's just north of here, just down the street. You'd be able to find it, no problem, just a couple minutes walk right over there. And he's referring to, whoops, hello. He's referring to right there.
I thank you for the information, and I asked him for a cup of his fine ale that he serves here, that I've heard so much about.
Okay, and he pours that for you. And he says, that'll be a silver piece, please.
And I'll give him 2 instead, and thank him again for the information.
Okay. And you swill this back, and it tastes horrible. It's awful, but you can see the appeal of it because it's like it has a big kick. And it doesn't really affect you in any way, but it's just awful, but it's fun because he's a fun guy.
Through the terrible taste, I just I wince and then grin back at him, and I'm like, it's really good.
Yeah, good, awesome. So I put an S for the stables, a K for the Kelvin's, whatever this is called, and then a B for the place you're going to go right now next, and I'll put an H over there. This is the place that you passed that looked like a temple was called the House of Triad. So I'm just going to sort of kind of landmark everything so that you can see it or refer to it if you guys ever want to go back to places or whatever in the futures, in any of the futures.
I walk back to Jake and Lee and Z and let them know that the sheriff can be found just a block or so up the road, and that if they want to come, I'm going to be heading there next.
Okay.
And I also warn them about the drink here, that it's really stout.
I follow. I go with.
Okay, so you guys go up there, and you come upon this small shop, and it's a smithy, and it's just right there, a little bit north of the town square. And there's all kinds of adventurers and travelers around here walking through this whole town square as you go through it, and they're, conducting their business and buying and selling wares and stuff like that. And you get up to this shop and go in, and you meet Garn, who's a commoner, who's the owner of this shop, and his sister Elza. They're both in there. And you talk to them for a bit, and you find out that they've been expanding their business in the recent years by offering a selection of adventuring supplies, rations, fur cloaks, leather gloves and boots, ice picks, snowshoes, other survival gear. And while the black iron weapon typically sells for half the price of normal weapons, Elza marks up other goods by a higher price to compensate for that. So some stuff's more expensive, but some stuff's better. So, oh, that's the adventuring gears table. Interesting. And you come to find out by listening in the bar to a couple people, and by you guys would have spent some time here now talking to maybe a few people and stuff, and you learn that the weapons that are sold here are kind of the butt of a joke. So like most people telling a joke, they tell the whole joke and then it always ends with, and he was carrying a black iron blade to boot, kind of like as an insult. But the sheriff is not here. You don't see the sheriff.
I would ask the people in this particular general shop if he was just in here and if they saw which way he went.
He was. He was just here only moments ago, and I believe he was heading for the northern or for the southern gate. He was going to go check on. He's making his rounds to each of the towers, and I think he's going to start in the south, which is where you guys came in. So they point you back to where you came in.
Oh.
But just as that happens, something happens.
I'm trying to write notes, guys, a little bit for this Bryn Shander place. I didn't write the names of all these places, but at least I put like S is for stable, H is for the temple, K is for the bar, stuff like that. But I'm gonna leave it open, so if you want to put notes in there about Bryn Shander, so that we can refer to it later.
Okay, so let me get this thing that happens here. If I can get it. Hello. Chapter 9? Why the fuck is Chapter 9 all the way over there? Okay, somehow these chapters got out of order or something. Chapter 2, Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 7. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Okay, I'm gonna have to... Attack on Bryn Shander. Here we go. Okay, I found it. Okay, so you guys step out of the building and you're walking toward the front gate where you came in, and it's another dreadfully cold day in Icewind Dale as you bundle up to your warmest furs. Bryn Shander's Market Square bustles with knucklehead trout fishers selling their finest scrimshaw and the traders from the south, while other common folk warm their hands and faces at small campfires. Everywhere across town, people are trudging through snow-covered streets on errands. The town's outer walls block the worst of the wind, but not all of it, and a sudden blast occasionally catches everyone by surprise, causing shivers and a grumbling sound. The mood of the town changes abruptly. Something is amiss. Pedestrians are vacating the square with great haste, disappearing into their hovels, as spear-toting guards with grim faces move with purpose toward the southwest gate. You hear a booming voice from that direction that calls out, "Surrender Artis Kimber or die!"
Oh
And
shit!
you believe that this town is now under attack by giants.
Damn. Well, let's go, boys. This is for us.
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Can we determine what kind of giants are attacking?
Yes, I will try to get this all going here. Okay, so you can you've assumed that it's frost giants because that's the area that you're in. You're in the cold area, and people are running all around, including guards as well as just pedestrians and commoners. And the southwest gate is under attack.
Are we going to start running there? I mean, right? They're going to run for it. We're going to go for it.
Yeah. So you guys can start running that way. And I will set this encounter up.